He's back. It's the coach, Jack Armstrong, back for the Raptors. Did you say 30th season for the Raptors? Isn't that something for you? 27th? Is that right, Jack?
27 for me, yes. So it's an honor and privilege to be doing it this long, and it's always an honor and privilege to be on with you, Jay.
I love having you on the show. I worry a little bit about this roster. Another player goes down on Wednesday night, Jack, and Emmanuel quickly. You're already missing R.J. Barrett. You're missing Kelly Olynyk. At this point, Jack, are you more concerned about the injury situation on this team as opposed to the actual result of the game on Wednesday against a pretty good Cavs team?
Yeah, you mentioned R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, and then add Bruce Brown to the mix as well, all veteran players. And then you get a guy like Quickly out of the lineup. I think it just puts your team in really difficult scenarios where you have lineups that traditionally aren't going to play consistent minutes with each other, and it kind of throws your whole chemistry off in terms of role definition. Guys are put in positions that they're being asked to do too much, and then it creates slippage. You know, you have empty trips offensively in terms of shot selection or being able to protect the ball, and then it really leaks into your defensive intensity and your focus. And the Raptors tonight really struggled from a defensive standpoint. And look, the size of the Cavs, particularly Mobley, had a significant impact on the Raptors. A guy like Jakob Poeltl with 5 turnovers tonight, and they really frustrated a guy like Scottie Barnes, Allen, and Mobley the entire night in the paint.
I wanted to ask you about Scottie. He's an all-star last season. We're expecting him to take another leap this season, and yet, was there anything you saw on Wednesday night, Jack, from Scottie that would have you concerned about him going into this season?
I'm not concerned. I think, I think he's going to have a really good 4th year as an NBA player. I think based upon what I saw from him the last few preseason games, he looked terrific. I think it was one of those nights. Sometimes it's matchup, the size differential, the talent level around him, the spacing around him. But, hey, look, did he get frustrated tonight? Definitely. Is he ticked off at himself? Definitely. But, I don't look at it from one game. I look at it at 5 games, 10 games, 20 games. And in my opinion, over a 5-game period, 10-game, 20-game period, Scottie Barnes will be an outstanding player for the Raptors, and he'll have a really good year. He'll learn from this and get ready for Friday night against Philadelphia. Right here on TSN, a shameless plug.
There it is. I love it. Never a shameless plug on this show. Raptors lose by 30 on opening night of their 30th season. So at least there's synergy, Jack. We've got to grab onto something, right?
Well, that's not one I would want to grab onto, but nonetheless, I always say, hey, you don't want to peak too early. I think, after a rough opening night, there's only one direction you can go, and I think they'll improve on what took place tonight. I think you had some opening night jitters. Again, look, hey, Cleveland's a very good ball club.
Yep.
And I was super impressed with how they played tonight. New coach and Kenny Atkinson. And to me, I just thought they came out and they played with force tonight. And the Raptors just struggled handling that force and that size. Turnovers were an issue, offensive execution. And quite frankly, they spent the whole preseason really concentrating on defense. They got to take the defensive pressure to another level on Friday night when they play Philadelphia.
Jack, love having you on. Enjoy the game on Friday, okay?
You got it, Jay. All the best.